Alright, so welcome back. Here today, like one of the most requested videos is probably this one, talking about like jewelry in itself. The system of this game with jewelry is a bit rough. Let's be real here. What I think that Marvel will do and needs to do in the future is add some harder or better pity systems where it's like, if I fail, so on and so forth this many times, I deserve a hard pity where it's like, okay, now I can fall back on something. Some of the systems in this game when it comes to jewelry are just rough, real rough. Today we're going to talk about it all, how to get legendary jewelry, what it takes, and how long it will take you to do so, and all the ways to farm it. Like and subscribe, it helps out a ton, as always. Again, as always, if you'd like to support up over here for gift codes, it helps out a ton. And again, I'm still waiting on Netmarble to respond with the gift codes, and I can get back to you as soon as possible. There is a jewelry gift code, I think, later in the season. The next one is an RP code. This one's a copper code, plus some other stuff on top of that. There are 8 gifts total, 4 gift codes, 2 gifts per gift code, but I think one of them is a jewelry one coming soon, so I'll update you when that comes out if you need it, because should help you out a little bit by the time maybe if you don't get a legendary or at least a epic or something, so... As always, consider supporting, link in the description or pinned comment, and yeah, I'll send gift codes as soon as I get them. So, hopping in game, let's talk about all the ways to pick up jewelry. First things first, one of the systems in this game is picking up legendary chests. Legendary chests can be obtained first through the battle pass. There's many of different ways to obtain it there. There's both a paid track and the free track. Free track gives you like 3 of them, then another slot gives you 5 of them. The paid track gives you like 10 to 15 per slot, which is super cool. If you are paying for it, it's good. If you're not paying for it, still something to get from it, but nothing like so insane. For me, for reference, I opened about 25 of these so far, and all I've walked away with is 1 legendary piece. If you want to see it, just to show it to you, I have so far 1 legendary piece on my account, which is not that good. Let's be honest here, not that good. I have done a lot of things to try and get legendary gear, but again, it's a slow burn. It's a very slow experience. You have to make sure to tame expectations here. You're not going to walk away. Like, sure, you'll see like a whale with 6 legendary pieces. RP is the restriction. On top of that, luck. Luck is a big restricting factor. I have opened a crap ton of these boxes. And again, it takes a while. I know some people who open up 60 legendary boxes. And what do they get? Nothing. So that's kind of how it goes. But Dragon is the first way, very big way to pick up at least your gateway to legendary gear. There is a cap. Obviously, you're capped by this over here. It recharges once per day with a maximum accumulation of 7 charges. So 1 Dragon per day. You basically have 7 of these chests per week. If you are getting the top 1% or 1% clear, 1% of damage, just know that people are kind of spreading a bit of like information saying that it's like 41k power required in order to walk away with this. That is not true. I have 32 and I did it twice. I did it at 30k and I did it at 29k. So it is possible if you're rocking like a good build on you, and you know what you're doing and you know how to combo, you know how to use your heavy combos and light combos, you can easily do it. I get like a 3% clear, which is not bad, not good, but not bad. So please, you can do it at lower numbers, but like just try it. You don't lose anything by trying it, just time, right? So always try it when it kicks up over here. 7 of these, you spend them, right? And this is a chance to walk away with this over here. Please know that there is no pity system built into this one, which sucks. Deserves a pity system, but if you rank 1, which is a very hard thing to do, you get an additional one. But on the side over here, you also pick up jewelry polish, and you pick up gemstone, which we'll talk about in a second. That's more of currency to help you craft legendaries. Over here, you also pick up by doing these first clears and onwards, you pick up loot like this over here. You do get a guaranteed uncommon. You also get a guaranteed gemstone, which is, again, pretty nice. Mostly what you need are 2 currencies. You need gemstones, and you also need jewelry polish, and you can then craft jewelry, right? So by doing Dragon and mixing it in with some of this, you can walk away with crafting a bunch of jewelry and getting that out of the way. Next up over there, so once you farm all of these, as many as you can farm, make sure to farm in harder regions as well. For example, if I farm in a lower region, I'm spending 10 of this, but I'm only getting uncommon and 8 of this. If I go to a harder region, so for example, Lonely Hills is a bit farther into the game, if I go over here, I can get 12 and 1. There are other regions, I so far haven't unlocked them, but you do go up to like 16 I've seen, which is the highest, or maybe almost the highest, but you do get blue, and then you can get purples and such. So that's, again, later on in the game, as you're progressing. As you see early on in the game, you are walking away less, but it's the same consumption. There is no difference in the amount consumed, as you can see, right? And 10 over there. So just make sure that's clear, and take care of that. Next up over here, what I would recommend to do also is sort of take care of when you unlock this. It's a non-RP content. By going into this, you can basically claim some gemstone and some other stuff here. You get 2 jewelry boxes over here, which can help you at least maybe get some jewelry you don't have. These do get into higher numbers, so remember, by the time you get to this point, you may already have some purples or something. This is, again, minimum is 32 at this point, and now I'm tapped out, But again, you have two, what is it, jewelry polish. You get a bunch of sigils and such. It's a legendary one over here at 52,000, but maybe you can walk away with some good loot. But at the 21 mark, another 4 legendaries. So these are there for you as well. But again, they are more of an endgame content because 52 is very much up there. Next up, there is this, but I will make it clear. I can't show it to you, but I can show it to you a little bit. Pretty much, you want to be able to like unlock legendary stuff. You don't want to be spending that much RP and walking away with like basically piss poor rewards. So this is not it. If I go to guidebook, go over here to challenge. This is the Beyond the Expedition. For example, I'm spending that much RP for this. Is that worth it? Not really. I would highly recommend to wait and level up your account to the point where doing Beyond the Expedition is worth the RP spent when you are unlocking legendary or even purple maybe spots. But Beyond the Expedition, Beyond the Wall, right, is there. It's just, you know, it's not worth my time right now, especially where I'm at. So World Boss, Beyond the Expedition, Beyond the Wall Expedition, and then all of the other streets. That's the way to farm that currency. You also can pick up, by the way, go to Alliance, go to Rankings, nope, go to Lobby, go to Shop. You can also pick up a bunch of jewelry polish over here for people that are at like lower tier alliances. This is super good because again, you get about this much currency in like 2 or 3 days of donating. And you can just buy out this over here, which gives you 20 of this piece because it's 5 times 4, which is 20. So 20 a week of jewelry polish. That's, I know, not much to craft, but it's something. It's 20 pieces. You just have to get the gemstone elsewhere. And it's, again, it's there. It's nothing else to really buy until you're like at a very high number. Maybe you buy some of this, maybe some sigils, but at that point, right, it's a far time from where you are now. But if you are doing missions and your alliance is there, remember how much currency you're walking away with each time here. But that's another thing to kind of keep an eye out for, as again, there are different shops in different areas that can help you get that currency, both gemstone and again jewelry polish, in order to craft. But the main way, right, the main thing to do is craft. Basically, it's crafting, but the rates aren't good here either. I've done a lot of crafting. I've done a lot of stuff over here. Don't be forced to use gold dragons over there. It's not worth it because again, that currency is very important, and this system just says it like, hey, go do it. I still don't think it's that worth it, but these two currencies over here, they are easier to come by than you may think. Again, they are scattered. There's the regional currencies and everything. If you go check this, you have a lot of this currency. Maybe buying a little bit of this is worth it, right? It is 30 for 10. Again, you will be clearing the shop out like more so than anything else. You get a bunch of jewelry polish here as well. It's 2 jewelry polish per 30 of this. This shop also has it, right? These two. It also has rare jewelry boxes, and then Stormlands also has it. This over here, and then that artifact piece. It's not in here per se, but there are other things you might look into. And tribute, I think, is spending money, right? This is spending money. Maybe this isn't. Maybe royal favor, I think, is spending money, but you can pick up this over here if you're spending money, though. So if you are buying the monthly subscription purchase, please keep that in mind. But again, your goal is to build this up as best you can, right? Increase this level as much as possible. For example, it will tell you the number that you need to use, or how much you need to craft in order to unlock the next level. As you can see over here, as you get to like the lower rank, higher ranking, sorry, the chance of crafting legendary jewelry is increased. So your whole goal is just to keep crafting until you get like the max effect. Then at this point, you're getting like jewelry enhancement and recasting copper cost is discounted by 10%. Jewelry crafting cost over here discounted by 10, and then over here jewelry crafting can be purchased there. Legendary rate keeps going up. It's, again, you want to reach this as fast as possible, so you want to craft as much as possible. So progress all the things that gain you this. Tree, if you get to a good point, Beyond the Wall is there. Wormwalks give you a lot of this. Dailies gives you a lot of this. Doing this over here, please keep this in mind also. Going here, going up here, checking this, right? So first dailies gives you 5 a day. Over here, missions, these give you a lot of gemstone. 15 per here, 15 per here, 30, right, for just that mission there. And then as I progress this, there's multiple chapters, 15, 15, and 15, right? A lot of this will be done for you, a lot of these other ones. So make sure to always check this and verify. Make sure, like, if you're getting like blocked basically by some stupid mission like this over here, I didn't do any of the side quests in Winterfell, but once I do those, I can then progress this. As you see, these 3 missions are already done for me, so I get some polish. And then when I get to the next page, how much do I have done already? 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, I think 4, 5, 6, 7 done. I have a bunch of this done already, right? 10 done. So I get all of this unlocked just by completing 1 mission. So this might gatekeep you a bit. Just make sure to check those and do those missions as you can. Over here, it just tells you like really where to pick them up to. This is all the way enemy hideouts, gives you jewelry polish, as again you increase the like progression, right, and you get Stormlands, you're then walking away with these ones by completing with 45 RP. And then as you again increase the progression, Echoes of the Past, you get one of these legendaries. So that's where it's at. And then 20 plus of this, right? You see what I mean? So as you progress, as you do more and more, Stormlands will have you the legendary jewelry you're looking for. So make sure to keep an eye out for those things. That's mainly what I got for you here today. Always to kind of get jewelry, and legendaries, they'll take time. I'll be very honest with you. I have one out of how many I've opened, right? And I got lucky. Some people just open 60 to get nothing, right? It's gonna take a while. So prepare, buckle in, put on your big boy pants. It's gonna take a bit, all right? So just make sure to progress. The whole point of the game is just keep going. I know the jewelry is a big gatekeep, but just keep on leveling up as while you're at it too. I keep saying that too, because it transfers, right? If I take one piece that has a level +3 on it, I put that on a piece that's like my new purple piece, most of that transfers over to that, right? It increases it and helps. So jewelry can be leveled up because it transfers to the next piece as you get better pieces. All right? Take care. Peace out.